drew and made a picture of composting, and these red lines are worms, and the black stuff and the gray is the soil.
Let me get a...
The green strips is the lettuce where they could eat. There's drawings of leaves.
So what do you have here? Red worms?
Red worms, lettuce, leaves, soil, little bit of strips of garbage.
Okay, well, that's exactly what we have. So do you want to go look at the little red worms? Okay, do you want to go with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's real red worms?
I do. Take that drawing with you. Okay. So why are you studying composting and worms? Just a minute, Dee.
We're just studying it in my class in science.
Uh-huh.
Whoa!
Oh, there's a little worm.
They need to be in soil.
Yeah, but watch this. Get over here.
Gonna be home at they eat that stuff.
Yeah. See, they eat the ends of these asparagus. Look at all those worms in there. And see?
How much did you pack? How much did you find?
Okay, now.
It stinks.
Okay, now we're going to look at how the composting works. All right.
Well,
Well, Karen, would you get some gloves for Kate? And for Dee too. Okay, we're gonna put the
worms in there?
no, we're gonna put the
Paper?
worm tea in there.
What's worm tea?
I'm gonna show you in a minute. In a few minutes, we're gonna put the we're gonna tip the
Oh, you're putting on comics. It stinks in there.
well.
I could read all of those in exactly 1 minute.
The worms don't have eyes, and they're blind, but they don't like.
I already knew that.
But they don't like the light. Okay, now look at the. See, here's the worm tea.
How do I put those in there?
Well, now we're gonna.
I'm never gonna drink that.
No, this isn't for us. This is gonna be tea for the flowers.
Here. It helps flowers?
Yeah, it's gonna be food for them.
That is gross water.
This is fertilizer for the flowers and the trees. We're going to work with what we got. And we're going to tip this upside down. Oh, I need a bucket. An empty bucket.
I know where one is. Right here.
Right here, Kate. Put it right here. Now, you see these are the worm castings. And this is a combination of.
What's worm casting?
Well, this is from, it's like worm poop.
Ew.
And it really makes good fertilizer, okay?
How?
Well, that's what we're going to put on.
That's all worm poop?
It is. See, look at this here. This is worm poop. And
how do you know?
How do I know? Because they eat the food that I give them and poop it out, just like.
But how do you know? Because the dirt blends in.
Yes, it does. That's a very good question. Because that's the only thing that can happen. after they eat all that food.
Ew. What is that?
What is that? Looks like a chicken bone.
Look at it.
That's not supposed to be in there.
Ew, ew, ew.
Here. Oh.
Grandpa, look at it.
Yeah. Okay, now.
Corn on his head. Please get off me, worms.
Okay.
Please
Now.
get off. I never want to touch that dirt.
You don't, huh?
No, what do we do?
Okay, well, I'm going to put it back now. So we've got our worm tea, and we've got our casting. Now we're going to put this back in.
I'm not helping.
You're not, huh? Okay.
I guess I will.
Okay. See, and here are really all
Tomatoes.
of our. Look at
They
all.
eat tomatoes?
Look at here's our worm. See?
Those are red ones?
Those are the little red wigglers.
And they eat all those veggies.
Yeah. No,
What's that?
Asparagus.
That looks like a little bit of watermelon rind.
Look like melted watermelon cheese. That poop?
Yeah.
Do they eat the poop?
He helped you by moving
No.
the camera.
Poop. Well.
See, look through here. We want the camera looking at Grandpa and what he's doing.
Okay. Now we're kind of cleaning up our mess, and some of these little worms are gonna want to go right into the ground, and that's fine. They want to get away from those robins that want to
Eat them?
feed them. Yeah, they want to feed them to their babies. Right?
Oh, the birds.
Yeah. So there's our. That's how the.
Hey, birds, we found some worms.
Touch the lens, V.
Try not.
Okay.
That's all poop.
Yep.
Ew.
Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of this, the castings here, and spread it around, and then that'll go into the soil. That is very good for the soil. Dee, can you go up there and get
But flies are on it.
the fork?
That's how come.
Oh.
Flies. Flies like poop. Flies eat poop.
That's
Did
right.
you know you put some worms in it?
And we'll just dig in here a little bit and mix this in, and we have fed our tree, and it will, I'll pull that little weed, this is really good for the soil.
But what if the flies come?
Well, there might be some flies. There might even, if we get a couple of worms in there.
The birds will come and eat them.
Yeah, so they'll try and get under the ground and make air in the soil and find a safe place. Okay. So we're going to have a healthy tree. Now, there's one other thing that we need to do, and that's with the worm tea. This is so strong that
They have to go little.
we need to add water to that worm tea.
Doesn't look gross. Don't drop that camera.
Yeah. Okay. We need to add 10 parts water to 1 part worm tea so that it won't be too strong and kill the plants. But Grandma's flowers are really gonna grow now. Look at all that tea those worms made. And this worm tea is better than any chemical fertilizer that you'd buy in the store. This is really good for flowers. Oh, look at all that yummy foam. It's just like a smoothie, huh? Okay. So that's how.
In the plant.
What's that, B?
How do you get it in the plant?
Okay, then we would go up there and get that red cup up there.
Oh, that's what I had for the hole.
Okay, well,
But you can use it. I'm not using it anymore.
yeah, bring it down here. Boy, put a little water on that tree to mix in. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Are we going to drink that?
no, but do you know who is going to drink it?
The trees.
The tree. Which tree?
Poo.
Which tree do you want to give it to?
Come here. Not that tree. Over here. This one.
Okay,
Baby
to
flower.
this is called a Korean lilac. Do you want to feed it? You want me to?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Grandma says if you put water on the leaves, it might hurt the leaves.
Well, it can burn the leaves. That's true. So we're okay. So we just is it? Are you still making it?
Yep.
Okay. Now, so that's how composting works. And then I have one other kind of compost. It's out here. Follow me. Here is where we compost. We compost the soil. No, this is all leaves and grass. And the way that you put it on here. The way that you make it here is that you make different layers of green and brown.
And don't worry, there's no worms.
Yeah,
in
and
it.
see, this is brown, isn't it? Now look under here. What color is the grass?
Green.
Okay, so if I take a level of brown under here, see? There's the brown, and then I add the green, and then I add another level of brown. Then that grass there will turn to brown compost. And this is also very good for the trees. Okay?
Hey, it's turning green.
What do you think is best for the trees and the flowers? Do you think this compost or the worm is strongest?
Worm.
That's right. The worm tea and the worm castings are stronger than the compost there. And it doesn't take up as much room, does it? So let's go look at Katie's drawing again and study that.
Look at all these pretty flowers and plants.
Okay. Where's your drawing, Kate?
Right over here.
Okay.
But Grandpa, you said we gotta look for ladybugs. These are the red worms.
These are the little red wigglers.
And these are just part of the soil.
Uh-huh.
And these are leaves.
Uh-huh.
This stuff is lettuce so they could eat.
Uh-huh.
And I put chalk in there. That's part of the...
Yeah, and a little bit of garbage. Ooh, I smell a little bit of garbage from our worm bin, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good enough. And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Lassiter and Mrs. Kruger.
Okay. And how many kids in your class?
23.
23. Well, I'd like to say congratulations to your teacher and to your classes for studying about composting. Okay?
Okay.